What's up everyone? So earlier this month, Canyon released 4 new Endurace models. They are lightweight, aero, yet endurance focused and way more accessible. Before I get started, Canyon had made it clear that they will be fading out all the older Endurace models. All new 4 models share the Aero DNA with top-tier Endurace/Aero CFR bike that was launched last month for E3 Sexo Classic with Matthew Vanderpool. So that's pretty exciting. So the entry-level stripped-down version is CF, comes with 10-speed Shimano Qs and aluminum wheels starting at $22.99 and does not have Aero seat post. But the other 3 mid-tier options, SLX, get premium components. So I'm very familiar with Canyon Endurace bikes because that's what I had been using since it was first released. After looking through the Canyon's new lineup, I think they really nailed the direction the modern road bikes are heading. The new Endurace CF SLX models are no longer just comfortable endurance bikes. They're essentially fast aero bikes designed for cyclists who want to step up their speed game. What impressed me the most is that the new Endurace bikes are also wind tunnel optimized, so they can perform like aeroed version while adding more versatility and practicality. Now I want to compare the Endurace CF SLX 8 Di2 with aeroed CF SLX 8 Di2. Both have Ultegra and power meter. So first up is the pace bar. Pace bar has 3 functionalities. The first one is the width adjustment, up to 50 millimeters of total width adjustment without having to re-cable the bike. Second is Canyon's gear groove system, which lets you seamlessly mount accessories like lights, bike computers, and aero extensions. So you can use your bike as a TT bike also if you wish. You can adjust the height of the bar by up to 20 millimeters using specialized spacers, eliminating the need to permanently cut your carbon fork steer tube. Next up is the wheel depth. So Endurace SLX models come with 35 millimeter deep wheels. These are carbon wheels, whereas the aero version comes with 55 millimeter carbon wheels. Next up is the geometry where the whole magic happens. So the wheelbase of the 2026 Endurace CF SLX 8 Di2 is 16 millimeters longer at 1009 millimeters, whereas this bike's the wheelbase was 993 millimeters. The Canyon increased the wheelbase on newer models to provide greater stability at a high speed and to accommodate wider tires up to 38 millimeters. And I really appreciate this new feature because that's a great for riding outside your saddle when you do climbing. Let's talk about the top tubes. Now the Aero top tube is 555 millimeters and the top tube for Endurace is 562 millimeters. Next up is the head tube. The head tube for the Aero is 142, whereas for the Endurace is 161. I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison to make things a little bit easier. So here you can see on the left is Aero and the right is Endurace. As I mentioned earlier, the top tube of Endurace is longer at 562, but to accommodate that, the head tube stack on the Endurace are longer. So for example, 161 on the Endurace, stack and reach are 586 and 388 millimeters respectively. So the center stage feature of the Endurace SLX bike is what makes it comfortable on the long rides, but faster at the same time, even though it is 1.41 pounds heavier than the Aero version. And this bike gets a new Aero seat post that can flex up to 10 millimeters. Last but not the least, bikes also come with fender mounts for your winter rides. So overall, I think Canyon nailed the new Endurace lineup, blending endurance, comfort with the race bike speed. I think many other brands are starting to realize that ultra aggressive race geometry only works for a small percentage of riders. For most other people doing long rides, fast group rides, fondos, or even racing, this more upright but aerodynamic setup is simply the smarter real world choice. So there you have it, guys. If you're in the market for a new bike, you can still buy the old Endurace bikes. They are on sale. But like I said earlier, Canyon will fade out all those older models. And moving forward, it's going to only be these aeroed endurance bikes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.